Nobody's here. A quorum is present. I will now call this meeting to order. An executive session of the board will now be held on the matters contained in the notice of this meeting as authorized by sections 551.001 through sections 551.084 of the Texas Government Code, the Texas Open Meetings Act. Should the board determine that any final action, final decision, or final vote be required with regard to any matter considered in such closed or executive meeting or session, then such final action, final decision, or final vote shall be at either this public meeting, a meeting upon the reconvening of this public meeting, or a subsequent public meeting of the board upon notice thereof, as the board shall determine. A closed or executive meeting of the board will now be held. The time is 5:01 p.m. And the board is now in open session. The time is 6:01 p.m. I will entertain a motion on the items covered in executive session. Is there a motion to approve the superintendent's evaluation?
I, Noe Esparza, move we approve the superintendent's evaluation as presented.
I, Jose Jimenez, second the motion.
A motion was made by Noe Esparza and second by Jose Jimenez. All in favor? The motion carried 7-0 with no abstentions. Is there a motion to approve the superintendent's employment contract?
I, Amanda Arabia, move we approve the superintendent's employment contract as presented.
I, Norma Hernandez, second the motion.
A motion was made by Amanda Arabia and second by Norma Hernandez. All in favor? The motion carries 7-0 with no abstention. The meeting will reconvene. The Board of Trustees of Galena Park Independent School District is now convened in a regular meeting on March 2nd, 2026 in the Administration Building of Galena Park Independent School District, the address of which is 14705 Wood Forest Boulevard, Houston, Texas, 77015. The time is 6:02 p.m. I want to welcome the members of the audience to the meeting of the Board of Trustees. As Galena Park I.S.D. Board of Trustees, we are here to set goals, listen to reports from the superintendent, approve budgets, contracts, personnel appointments, and make policies for the district. It is not the role of the board to make the day-to-day operational decisions. The management and day-to-day operations of the district are the responsibility of the superintendent. We have policies and procedures in place to resolve concerns and issues. This is a public meeting of the Board of Trustees, not a meeting of the public. Prior to this meeting, board members receive information related to items on tonight's agenda. Agenda items will not necessarily be handled in the order listed on the notice. The meeting is open to all who wish to attend and hear the matters discussed. During the course of the meeting, the board may determine that a closed session is necessary. In that event, the board will meet in closed session to consider matters duly posted on this meeting as permitted by sections 551.071 to 551.084, inclusive of the Texas Government Code. I respectfully ask that you please refrain from talking while others are speaking and that cell phones are turned off or in silent mode. Thank you for taking the time to join us this evening and for your interest in Galena Park Independent School District. We have no public comments for posted agenda items today. We have no public comments for non-agenda items today. Tonight's invocation will be presented by me, Ramon Garza, and the pledges of the American and Texas flags will be led by the Woodland Acres Middle School Navy LOTC. Please stand for the invocation and remain standing for the Pledge of Allegiance of the flags. Before we started, I want a little moment of silence for our brave men and women that have lost their lives in this conflict with Iran and to liberate this country from all the hardship they have faced. Please pray with me. Loving and gracious God, you're indeed the giver of all good gifts, and we thank you today for all your blessings, for the successful outcomes as we finish this school year and our school board meeting tonight and all of our yearly events still to come in this year. I ask for a special blessing for all our staff members, both the teaching and the support members. We ask that you bless and guide them abundantly, and we continue to seek your wisdom, guidance, courage, and strength. Be with us in our deliberations and help us to be wise in the decisions we make for the good of all those who have placed their trust and confidence in our leadership. Give us insights to lead with integrity, that our decisions may reflect what is right and good. Keep us from short-sightedness and pettiness. Help us to make decisions that are for the good of all and guard us from blind self-interest. Dear Lord, grant us the humility to always seek your will in all that we do and say. All glory be your loving God now and always, through Christ forever and ever. Amen.
To the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. On the Texas flag, I pledge allegiance to thee, Texas, one state, under God, one and indivisible.
Forward, on, face, forward, march. Post, colors. Present, on. Order, on. Forward, march.
You may be seated. We will now move on to the evening special recognition portion of the agenda. Dr. Moore?
All right, well, thanks for coming, guys. For those of you in the audience that may not be everyday school people, late February and early March is really tough in public school. And so if anybody had time after working all day in the schoolhouse to come out and spend a little time with us tonight, you have a sincere thank you from me. I remember the days of showing up at 5 a.m. in the morning and going home at midnight, day after day after day. One more week, and spring break will be here, and you'll get a little break, okay? So thank you so much. It's just as tough for our students. This time of year, everybody's super busy. You know, we have kids participating in tons of different things. So one more week, you get spring break too, right? So thanks for coming, and I hope you enjoy the rest of the night. You know, it is nice and warm outside. It's warmed up. We have, hopefully, I hear it's going to start raining. That may not be good news, but we'll take the warm weather. So, good evening.
All right, Ms. Arabia, if you would please join Dr. Moore for tonight's recognitions. Okay, Galena Park I.S.D. would like to begin this evening's recognitions by congratulating North Shore Senior High 10th grade center principal, Mr. Kenneth Bryant, for being named the 25-26 Houston Area Alliance of Black School Educators Principal of the Year. In addition to Mr. Bryant, if Dr. Eckford would please join him on stage, and any of the district leaders that are here, if you would like to join them as well, please join them on stage. The Houston Area Alliance of Black School Educators Principals of the Year are chosen by their colleagues for strong leadership and dedication to student success. Mr. Bryant was recognized for his excellent performance and his commitment to helping all students succeed. He received the award on February the 12th, 2026, during the Houston Area Alliance of Black School Educators Awards and Recognition Ceremony. Congratulations, Mr. Bryant. You are a shining example of Galena Park ISD's leadership. right, thank you. Next, Galena Park I.S.D. will recognize North Shore Senior High School band students Gabriel Marquez, Diego Palacios, and Justin Sandoval for earning positions in the 2026 Texas Music Educators Association All-State Band and Orchestra. Justin, Gabrielle, and Diego, please join us on stage. Justin, a senior trumpet player, was selected for the 6A Symphonic Band. Fellow senior Gabriel earned a spot in the All-State Philharmonic Orchestra on French horn, and junior trumpet player Diego was chosen for the All-State Symphony Orchestra. Mr. Pearson and band directors, would you all please join us on stage as well? Only about 1,700 musicians advance to All-State each year, making this one of the highest honors available to Texas music students. This accomplishment highlights their exceptional musical talent, countless hours of practice, and dedication to musicianship. These students are truly the best. And last but certainly not least, Galena Park I.S.D. recognizes Alma Villegas, a senior at Galena Park High School, for earning a spot in the Houston Livestock Show and Rodeo's 2026 School Art Auction. Woo! Mr. Ramirez and Mr. Wesley Fry, would you also please join Alma on stage? Her artwork, Saddled Up and Ready to Ride, was chosen from thousands of student entries across the Houston area. Alma was honored at the School Art Awards on Sunday, February 15, 2026 at the NRG Center. Her artwork will then be sold at the School Art Auction on Sunday, March 15th during the Houston Livestock Show and Rodeo. The auction highlights the work of talented student artists and raises money for scholarships. Congratulations again, Alma. And this concludes the recognition portion of our board meeting. Thank you.
Any board member may make a comment during this portion of the agenda without prior posting being required. Comment items may not pertain to the character of any student, staff, or board member and may not be discussed or deliberated upon at this time. Does anyone have a comment? I just want to wish everybody, like Dr. Moore said, a happy spring break. Be safe. We'll be here waiting on you guys to come back and finish the year strong. So be safe, most importantly. Elizabeth Nava, principal of Galena Park Middle School, will present the academic spotlight. Ms. Nava will highlight some of the outstanding programs and initiatives at Galena Park Middle School. The presentation will be a video format.
Good evening, President Ramon, trustees, and Dr. Moore. My name is Elizabeth Nava, proud principal of Galena Park Middle School. I'd like to take a moment to introduce Galena Park Middle School staff members who could be with us tonight. If you could please stand, Galena Park Middle School staff. Thank you. We had a long day of testing today. And like you said, some of us probably in jeans and we changed before coming here. But we still have 2 more days, so pray for us. Tonight's presentation is a video highlighting our award-winning band program, our staff alumni, and our community involvement. So take a moment, sit back, and enjoy. everyone. My name is Elizabeth Nava, principal at Galena Park Middle School. Today, we're going to take a look at our award-winning band program, our staff, alumni, and our community involvement. So sit back, relax, and enjoy.
So it starts in 6th grade. On our campus, we have 6th, 7th, and 8th graders. And in 6th grade, we're just learning the basic fundamentals and skills, how you put the thing together, how you hold it. And it amazes me every single year because we get in front of these kids who are musical babies. They don't know how to do anything. And every year I have this panic attack like, oh my gosh, we're moving so slow. And then I remind myself when I look at the 8th graders who are playing this incredible music, and not just playing music, but making art. It's so cool to see their growth over 3 years. So that's something that I think is so exciting that we do at Galena Park Middle, is seeing the whole 3-year journey of students from little babies to grown-up musicians.
I feel the exact same way. To me, music's everything I do. It means a lot to me. And whenever our kids show up with the same passion, the same, ready to work, and the right attitude, I love it. It feeds my soul. I love what I do, and they come into the room and they love it too.
I think the best benefit that comes from band is you really learn how to push through hard challenges, like even not just music. It's a lot of focus. And mentally it's a lot because you're getting thrown music and you have to learn it at certain times and perform it.
It's like something you know that's going to happen, but you still have to be prepared for it.
Yeah, it prepares you a lot and it makes you practice.
In my opinion, a few of the great benefits in 6th grade, that's when you start band and you start learning about the instruments and the instrument that you're playing. And you get to learn new notes, stuff like that. So when I started playing tuba, I learned that you had to use a lot of breathing, and that was a very good benefit in my opinion. And this year, I got to meet a lot more people than I thought I would, because I met 8th graders, I met more 7th graders, and it was a pretty fun start to the year.
In band, you can really express who you are, and nobody judges you. That's the best part about band, really. It's I can be 50 years old and I can remember I have a clarinet and remember I learned how to play it. Play happy birthday for my grandchildren or something.
The first day that I started here, and thinking back to when I was a student, it was almost like I was breathing the same air. It's the little bit of butterflies that's whoa, I went to school here, this was my classroom, and now I'm the one giving the lessons and teaching these kids.
It's just a feeling of nostalgia. I think I still have it, still to this day. So I sat in Miss Craven's classroom. I had Miss Craven. I remember Miss Craven. She's the one that stuck out the most, so it's always just nostalgic, and it reminds me that this is a great place to be.
Yeah, I guess I'm not the cuddly one that gets all. So to me, it was just we're gonna get to work, and this is what we gotta do, and it is special though being able to be here with my brother. I can say what to me said. He said Miss Craven, I said her brother.
It's a very special feeling. First day here as a 6th grader, going into the cafeteria. You're in the waiting, holding area, and then now. Galena Park Middle School, it was my first opportunity to become an assistant principal, and so being able to have that opportunity where I came to school, where I grew up down the street from here, it's nostalgic and special.
For me, when I first started, one of the teachers that has already retired, Coach Combs, was actually my coach for volleyball. She remembers some of the stories, she remembers you, and just man, it's not so much as a student, but it just pretty much as an equal, and that was pretty wow effect for me.
I think for me, it's very exciting and emotional because I have twin daughters that are also now students here, and seeing the walk where I also came to school. I remember the teachers that were so awesome and caring, and here I see it pretty much all of the teachers. I love them to pieces.
I never imagined that I was going to be an employee here. Never in a million years. But what I do remember is when I was a little girl, I always used to say, when I grow up, I want to be a secretary. And here I am.
Like, to me, it was the best job ever because I was going to be able to have the schedule for my kids and be able to be there. For their games, when they have a game day, it's like, it's so convenient because obviously they need lunch and Mom, I forgot this, Mom, I forgot that. So for me, I love it. I don't feel like it's work.
Back when I was in school, we were all over the place and you had so many minutes to get to class, and it was like from gym to the 6th grade wing, the 6th grade wing to the 8th grade wing. So it was a little hectic, but I am very honored to work here. I love it.
Whenever I first started working here, it was interesting to walk into these classrooms now as a teacher, as an employee, rather than a student that's going to sit in the desk. Rather interesting feeling, familiar feeling, an enjoyable feeling.
It was nice coming and seeing so many teachers, now being their coworker, and just kind of being on the back end now on the different side coming from a student.
First, you come as a student and you have to be like obeying the rules and everything. And now that I work for the school, I get to see my brothers and my cousins like go through the same process, and I like that they're experiencing the same environment that I did.
It's really weird because when I was a kid here, I thought the school was massive. I thought it was gargantuan. And now that I work here as a teacher, I actually work in one of the classrooms that I was in. It's so tiny. Like, you can walk the whole campus in like a minute. When I was a kid, I was like, my God, like I thought the 6th grade hall and the 7th grade hall were like miles apart.
I would tell my 6th grade self that it's important to study and be serious about your education, because you still need those soft skills that you're learning in middle school in adulthood.
These moments in middle school and further on in high school, they go by in a flash. Like, one day you're in 6th grade sitting in your math class, and now you're over here working and trying to worry about these bills getting paid. So it all happens in a flash, and I would just tell myself, like, enjoy the moment, enjoy the experiences that you're going through, and just, have fun with it.
Since I was a student, I feel like I've been so hard on myself. So I just want my 6th grade self to know that your hard work is gonna pay off. You're gonna be like so proud of yourself in the future. Take in every moment, like Cardina said. You're a great person. You are doing a service to the community, and you're doing a great job.
Like, middle school and high school is gonna be amazing. It was fun. Take advantage of that time, because once you're an adult, you have responsibilities and stuff like that, which it happens, but I would just tell her to take a deep breath and enjoy her time.
What I miss the most about being here is my friends, and I would just say soak in every moment with your friends. Enjoy the choir, concerts. Enjoy the time that you have in, your dance class. Just enjoy math class. Just being with your friends and being here and being young. And another thing I would say is don't ever change. I always felt like I had to be more outgoing or be like less studious and focus on other things, but I feel like I would be like, you're gonna end up exactly where you're supposed to be. You're gonna have the same amazing family and your friends. Like, keep doing what you're doing, work hard, it's gonna pay off, and enjoy your time with your friends.
We are the liaison for community and school. So we have a Boots and Hearts dance February 12th, and it's always a very, very excellent event that we have, because parents come. At first we're like, they might not come, because one time it was on Valentine's Day, but parents show up dressed, and the kids, and then they come dressed in suit. I'm like, ooh. So I'm very excited for that.
Well, parents get the chance to be with their students and dance and have fun on Valentine's Day. Students get happy. They don't know it, but students feel happy whenever they attend stuff with them. And it's just the moment being there. It's fun. I feel really good about the dance. I just got off the dance floor, hitting the flex, it was really fun. I really hope everyone else is enjoying tonight as much as we are. Yes.
We need to get to know our families. We have lots of kids. We just did course registration for 5th grade, and we can go in there, how many people have siblings? And then I'm like, you know what? This is your little sister. This is your sister, right? I can tell you have their whole face. And so now we get to know their parents. We've had their siblings. We have their cousins. And
So now if a crisis occurs and we have to go and visit families, they know us because they've been at school. For fathers take your child to school, or they come to our events and they feel more comfortable with us because we had events that have welcomed them into the school.
And the good thing about it, we have parent volunteers that don't even have kids here anymore because they started with us. So they still come and help. Their kids are at the high school, but they still come. That's a big deal.
Soy vicepresidenta, he sido vicepresidenta de PTA, pero he sido presidenta también soy presidenta de high school, de cuenta que termino uno y sigo con la otra. Me encanta ser parte de la familia de Galena Park, de los Yellow Jackets.
Sí, le voy a Galena! I think because I grew here, and growing with someone and growing within the community makes you a part of it. And everyone is family to me here, from parents, grandparents, children. I'm still excited when the kids walk down the hall and say, "Hi, Miss Craven." They love me. And some of them don't know me, they just know what they've heard about me. The love that I share is the love that I get in return. Kids are smart and they know if you care about them. And always show kids that you care and that you're there for them.
Well, thanks for watching. I hope you liked what you saw, a little glimpse of Galena Park Middle School life. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I would like to give a special thanks to our communications teams, Mr. Edwin Rose and Mr. Jose Carranza, for supporting my vision for this video. They were very patient and went with it. I enjoyed the time we spent together. Of course, a special thanks to our staff and students who also participated. And just so you know, we have about 20-25 staff alumni. I'm not an alumni, but I did marry somebody that went to MacArthur, Galena Park Middle School, and Galena Park High School. I had to make sure I put that on record. But thank you all for your support, and have a great evening.
Well, I guess me and Noe are upset because we're not in that video because we both went to Galena Park Middle. Well, not that middle, but the old middle school.
The old one,
Yeah.
right? Well, I know Mr. Rose and I were talking about how it would be great to do a whole alumni video.
Well, you didn't invite us. We're upset.
I want to work on it. Mr. Rose, where are you? Yes, it would be lovely to get everybody. I think it would be amazing. Thank you. Thank you all.
Thank you, Ms. Nava. And we're just joking. We're very proud of you guys, and we love that campus. Even though we didn't go to that school, we went to the old school. And I'm so happy to see Miss Craven. She looks the same as like when we were in school. She
so happy to see Miss Craven.
Yeah.
Love you, Miss Craven.
Yep. I thought Miss Craven was going to retire back when we were in school, Noe, but I guess, we must have been good because we didn't make her retire. Thank you. We now come to the business portion of tonight's meeting. We invite and encourage you to stay for the remainder of the meeting. However, if you need to leave early, we understand, and this is a convenient time to do so. We appreciate your attendance. Please come again. Man, she looks so good. She's been there like 50. She's been there over 50 years.
Hey, Miss Craven is waving at everybody.
She's been there like 50 years. Yeah, I don't know, but she's been there. Yeah, we went through there I was in 82, it was my 8th grade year, and she was. Ed Martier, Director for Facilities Planning and Construction, will. Jared Link, Jared Link, Assistant Superintendent for Human Resource Services will present the district policy CH Local Purchasing and Acquisitions and CV Local Facilities Construction as presented for the Board for Trustee Review at the first and final reading.
Good evening, President Garza, trustees, Dr. Moore, Cabinet. We have one policy for you today, actually two policies on one slide, consolidated them, CH Local, CV Local. Purchasing and Acquisition and Facilities and Construction are recommending that we increase the procurement threshold from $50,000 to $100,000. Any questions? That's all for me. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Link. Okay, Ed, take two. Ed Martier, Director for Facilities Planning and Construction, will provide a 2016 and a 2024 bond program and facilities construction update.
President Garza, Board of Trustees, Dr. Moore, Cabinet, good evening. I'm here to give you, provide you an update on 2016 and 2024 bond. This is the Galena Park Field House. I don't know if you've seen it come up. If you ever want to take a tour, let me know. I'm actually going to give the coaches a tour this Friday since it's at lunchtime. They don't do a lot of construction, so it's going to be an hour break, and that way they get to see it and be excited about it as well. Here's another view of it, so you can see that the roof's starting to come up. Actually, they're going to pour the roof this week, and by the end of next week, it should be all closed in. Not quite dried in because the windows are not in yet, but it should be less affected by weather, and we can keep going. Another view of it. This is the batting cage for Galena Park High School. It's just to give you an idea. That's the tennis courts there, and behind you or in the foreground would be the Lilly building. So they're doing a little bit of demo there, and they're doing some civil work. It's another view of it. Cimarron Elementary, we had a groundbreaking last week. It ended up really well. I was afraid the weather was not going to cooperate, and turned out great. This is the building pad, and this week they're actually, this was taken a week and a half ago. They're moving so fast that they had some piers poured last Friday, and then they're going to pour some more tomorrow. Any questions? Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Martier. We will now move on to the new business. Is there a motion to approve the revision to District Policy CH Local Purchasing Acquisition at first and final reading?
I, Linda Sherrod, move we approve the revision to District Policy CH Local as presented.
I, Adrian Stevens, second the motion.
A motion was made by Linda Sherrod and second by Adrian Stevens. All in favor? The motion carries 7-0 with no abstention. Is there a motion to approve the revisions to District Policy CV Local Facilities Construction at first and final reading?
I, Noe Esparza, move we approve the revisions to District Policy CV Local as presented.
I, Amanda Arabia, second the motion.
A motion was made by Noe Esparza and second by Amanda Arabia. All in favor? The motion carried 7-0 with no abstentions. Is there a motion to approve to accept the certificate of unopposed candidates for the May 2nd, 2026 Board of Trustees elections as presented for positions 5, for position 6, and for position 7?
I, Jose Jimenez, move we approve to accept the certification of unopposed candidates as presented.
I, Norma Hernandez, second the motion.
A motion was made by Jose Jimenez and second by Norma Hernandez. All in favor? That happened to be two of the candidates that were running, so that's what they... Upon acceptance of the certificate of unopposed candidates, I move to approve the order of cancellation for the May 2nd, 2026 Board of Trustees elections and declaring the following unopposed candidates elected. Jose Jimenez for position 5, Noe Esparza for position 6, and Norma Hernandez for position 7. A copy of this order will be posted on the election day at each polling place that would have been used in the election. These candidates will begin their new term following the regular canvass period and qualifications to the office.
I, Amanda Arabia, move we approve the order of cancellation for the trustee election as presented.
Linda Sherrod, second the motion.
A motion was made by Amanda Arabia and second by Linda Sherrod. All in favor? The motion is carried 7-0 with no abstention. With respect to the general consent agenda, do we want to remove any items for separate vote or take the agenda as is?
I, Norma Hernandez, move we approve the general consent agenda as presented.
I, Noe Esparza, second the motion.
A motion was made by Norma Hernandez and second by Noe Esparza. All in favor? The motion carries 7-0 with no abstentions. With respect to the construction consent agenda, do we want to remove any item for separate vote or take the agenda as is?
I, Adrian Stevens, move we approve the construction consent agenda as presented.
I, Jose Jimenez, second the motion.
A motion was made by Adrian Stevens and second by Jose Jimenez. All in favor? The motion carries 7-0 with no abstentions. With respect to the financial consent agenda, do we want to remove any item for a separate vote or take the agenda as is?
I, Amanda Arabia, move we approve the financial consent agenda as presented.
I, Norma Hernandez, second the motion.
A motion was made by Amanda Arabia and second by Norma Hernandez. All in favor? A motion carried 7-0 with no abstentions. The following documents were presented to the board for information. Dr. Juana Giacona, Chief Administrator Officer, presented 1, the Early Head Start Policy Council meeting minutes, January 2026. 2, the Early Head Start Update and Fund 205 Expenditure Report Summary through January 2026. B, Mr. Ben Poppy, Chief Financial Officer, presented 1, the Tax Collection Report through January 2026. 2, the 2016 Bond Program Financial Report as of January 31st, 2026. And 3, the 2024 Bond Program Financial Report as of January 31st, 2026. There being no other business before the board at this time, the meeting is adjourned. The time is 6:39 p.m. Thank you.
6:38. You did a whole meeting in 38 minutes.